What's up? Hello everyone. Welcome to a new review series. I'll probably also do the previous one. Today I'll be doing Kamen Rider Gotchard episode 1, Gotcha, Hopper 1. And yeah, if you want me to do a full series review of each episode of Kamen Rider Geeks, because I loved that show so much, please just let me know in the comments below. Or do you want me to just stick to Gotchard? Just let me know. So we start off with a random man running, holding a driver and some cars. When three evil people attack. Those three evil people are Atropos, Lachesis, and Clotho. And it's kind of interesting after the last season of us just having no villains at all and just having mindless monsters like Jamato. Here, having actual villains is kind of a refresher. Having actual villains again, like we did in the previous, like in the Revice season with the Dead Mans, it's kind of interesting. So yeah. So this mysterious man activates the cards and causes a bunch of cards to attack. Causes a bunch of cards to attack, and one of the people tries to corrupt the cards, but he's able to get one of the cards' avatars to come back, and he goes to this mysterious world. But they're like, "We'll get him." So meanwhile, after the title, we see our main character, Hotarou Ichinose Hotarou, in his family restaurant. Also kind of interesting, which is another Revice reference, is that we didn't have, this is the second family dynamic of the Revice era that we haven't seen since Revice, but that instead of owning a day spa, they own a restaurant. But it's kind of seen that it's only Hotarou and his mother. We don't know his mother. Actually, I think we got the mother's name, but in the show they didn't say her name. So yeah. So Hotarou's mom reminds him that he has to go to high school, and then he says she'll wait for him. Then we see a picture of Hotarou's family with Hotarou's dad's face covered. So, what happened to Hotarou's father? Is he dead? Is it just like, this kind of gave me Coco vibes. The Disney Pixar movie Coco, where Coco's father's head was taken out of the family picture, and we were left to wonder who he is. With this, it kind of gives me the same vibe. Like, who is Hotarou's father? Is he dead? Is he alive? Did he leave the family? Did the mom divorce him? I don't know. Why is there no father in the picture? Does Hotarou even know his father? That's my question. Does Hotarou know he has a dad? Because obviously he does know he has a dad, because there is a picture of Hotarou, a child Hotarou, his mom and his dad, but why is it covered? Has Hotarou never seen his dad in a couple of years and doesn't know what he looks like? He just knows that picture? I don't know. That's my question. Like, what happened to Hotarou's father? Then Hotarou gets to school, and obviously he says his catchphrase "Gotcha," which annoys the teacher. Then we see Kudo. I know her name, but it's just hard to say, so probably I'm just gonna call her by her last name, Kudo. We see Kudo walking, and she bumps into Hotarou, and even though the descriptions of Kamen Gotchard has said they're best friends, right now they're kind of just strangers to each other, as she says she doesn't know who he is and walks away. Then in class, the guy asks Hotarou about the Renaissance period, but Kudo basically says it for him and calls him a poet lover, and he's like, poet lover? then he tries to go after her. Then we get the title halfway through the episode. Like I probably they won't probably hopefully they don't continue with this, with the whole title happening like minute through the like halfway through the episode. Because usually Geets did it before the theme song, after the theme song. I wonder what theme song visuals will be. Like Geets was really cool, where its theme song visuals showed every player of Zyre Grand Prix, and as each would get eliminated, it would show their Macron visuals with their eliminations on the top of it. Hopefully, Gotchard has a really cool opening with a really cool visual, and since the theme song is sung by Back On, and one of the Back On members is married to Kumi Koda, the singer of last season's opening, Trust Last, and this one we called Kemi X Story. I wonder. I gotta Trust Last again. Trust Last was so good, and I don't know what this sounds like, but anyway, I'm sidetracked. Back to the show. Hotarou's friend tells him that there's a monster, and so Hotarou decides to follow the girl, and that's when he sees Hopper 1. First he reminded of what his friend said, but then Hopper 1. Yeah, Hopper 1's weird. It's like a CGI thing, I guess. I'm not a big fan of CG in shows. Like, I know all of the Reiwa era has been really random with CG. Like, they need to stop. Like, they need to stop with CG. Like, just make the actors, like, all of Geets was basically just CG. And it was weird. All of Geets, like, Baraba and Kyun and Kegara, they were all CG. Jean was the only one without the CG. And I don't know why they couldn't give them non-CGI forms, but they did. But anyway, what happens is that what happens is that he finds Hopper 1, but then his friend who's kind of the comic relief, he finds Steamliner, but Steamliner attacks Hotarou. Kudo tries to use her magic to stop him, but Hotarou keeps dodging her out of the way until Hotarou gets eaten by the by Steamliner. Steam! And I just like that. But anyway, so yeah, gets attacked by them and rides up, and that's when he's eaten. And that's when she asks for his name, and he says his name is, she knows, Hotarou before he falls and meets, I guess, yeah, the guy at the beginning is revealed to be the dad of Kudo. Fuga Kudo. And it's kind of interesting. Like, it said that he betrayed the Kemi all those years ago, but it seems like he was actually trying to help fight the bad guys. So yeah, he literally, if he's such a traitor, why would he give Hotarou the driver? So yeah, so the Dark Sisters attack. He says, Hotarou, I now bestow you on the name Kamen Rider, and I guess he sacrifices himself to destroy Fuga. I don't believe he's dead. It just looks like he is. Like, why would they take him out in the first episode? If he was meant to be this big character, he was even in the cast reveal. Why is he seemingly dead? Like, so I don't think he's dead. I think he's either, yeah. So Hotarou's like, this is the Gotchard driver, and I'm Kamen Rider Gotchard. It's kind of funny that usually in other Rider series, they have the Rider name already picked out, and they already have the rider, the Gotchard, the driver already named. But it's kind of interesting that Hotarou actually names himself Kamen Rider Gotchard himself. It's not already picked for him. They don't say, you're Kamen Rider Gotchard. He's just like, I'm Kamen Rider Gotchard. So he mentions, he uses Hopper 1. Steam, wait, no, it's actually Hopper 1. Steamliner. Wait, no, it's actually... Henshin. I really gotta figure that out because I love doing Aces Henshin. So I gotta really, like, try to, like, Henshin. Hope I want Steamliner. And I like how the Hopper 1 and the Steamliner kind of become like CGI and they form and they go around Hotarou, but instead of him going into Kamen Rider Gotchard almost immediately, he becomes a CGI Hopper. I just talked about how much I don't like the CGI, and they literally have him become a CGI Hopper. So, yep, it's called Wild Mode. I don't know why this, like, okay. Then Clotho, Clotho's like, hey, let me do it, and let me fight him. And she's like, okay. So then she takes one of the chemis and corrupts it and says, you'll be mine to use, and turns herself into a monster, which is kind of funny that usually in other series they make the monsters, but this time they turn into the monsters. That's kind of different, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that instead of making a mindless monster, they corrupt the chemi and make themselves the monsters. So yeah, so she and Hopper fight until Hotarou. I must say Ace because I'm seriously saying Geats. So then Hotarou. See, I want to say it again. So Hotarou activates it and finally turns into the main rider form. Yay! I'm glad hopefully they keep this for the first episode. I'm not a big fan of CGI. I tolerate it. I like it in movies, but in a comedy show, it should not be there. But anyway, he goes and uses Steam Hopper Fever, and destroys and turns Clotho back into her normal self, and takes the chemi for himself, and she says, "Oh, I'll be back," and leaves, because that's what all the villains do. They say, "I'll be back," and then leave. So then Hotarou's friend shows up to reveal Steamliner, but then a red ring makes it disappear off his phone and makes him forget what he was doing there, so he leaves. So then Minato shows up to reveal that he's a part of the Alchemy Academy, and the rule is that no one must outside of the Alchemy Academy must know of the existence of chemis. So yeah. And that's kind of one of the episode, and yeah, and now Hotarou names all of his chemis, and that's kind of where the episode ends. Wow, I like this first episode. I may have had a lot of like negatives with the CGI, but the episode's kind of good. I still want to know who Hotarou's father is. Will he appear in the show? Like they're hiding it. Like, did Hotarou seem to know his dad based on the picture as a kid, but where is he? Why is he not with the family? Is he dead? Is he alive? Did he run out on his family? And that's why there's a picture over his face because she's trying to forget about him. I don't know. Hopefully they explain that. When I first thought, I was like, this give me all the Coco vibes, as I said before, with the whole, the picture of Hector's face being ripped off of the photo. So yeah, I don't know why like a Kamen Rider series is giving me Coco vibes, but yeah, this is my review for the first episode of Kamen Rider Gotchard. If you want me to do other Kamen Rider series like Kamen Rider, like Kamen Rider Geats, any of that, please tell me. But I'm Super Sentai Rider, And I'll see you next time. Peace.